And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, it's Monday, which means we are on the same week where Liverpool return. Of course, Liverpool taking on Manchester City in that 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Buzzing, can't wait for the Premier League to return again. I have been really enjoyed watching Liverpool so far this season and really excited and really optimistic for the game this weekend. Of course, we'll start to hear a bit more around Jurgen Klopp later on in the week. We'll start to see the players return from their nations as well, and we can really get excited ahead of the clash. I'm really buzzing for it. Guys, in today's video, we'll go for a few bits and pieces within the Liverpool space. Not loads of huge news out there as such, but as I said, we'll just provide you little updates here and there with regards to a few things, whilst also going through the headline of today's video. Fabrizio Romano providing news regarding Liverpool. So yeah, we'll discuss that in today's video. In the first part though, I just want to discuss Liverpool's contract expiry dates, as 3 key player deals are up in 2025. The prospect of Liverpool 2.0 has given fans reason to lick their lips this season, but the thought of 3 key senior players entering the final year of their contracts next season is less than appetizing. It was all change at Anfield over the summer with Roberto Firmino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner and Naby Keita all leaving on a free at the end of their respective deals. Thiago and Joel Matip are among those who could walk for free at the end of this season, with little noise around the potential extensions of the player. The list of players' deals expiring at the end of next season makes for slightly more harrowing reading, with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah all set to enter the final years of the current agreements. Salah, of course, was subject to the concrete from Saudi Arabia during the latest transfer window, but the lateness of Al Ittihad's approach meant it was swiftly dismissed by the club. Whether a move more viable is presented in the upcoming window remains to be seen, but captain and vice-captain Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold will also need to see their futures be resolved sooner rather than later. Ben Doak recently put pen to paper to extend his stay at the club back in September, but the exact length of his new contract deal is certainly unknown. Conor Bradley's contract is set to expire in the summer, but it's expected that he will agree terms before the extension as well. But I'm just going to, this part of the video, go through the players' current deals and show you how long they're here for. Alisson 2027, Kelleher 2026, Adrian 2024, Gomez 2027, Tsimikas 2027, Ramsey 2027, Robertson 2026, Konate 2026, Van Dijk 2025, Alexander-Arnold 2025, Joel Matip 2024, Conor Bradley 2024, McAllister 2028, Szoboszlai 2028, Ryan Gravenberch 2028, Harvey Elliott 2027, Curtis Jones 2027, Endo 2027, Bajcetic 2027, Thiago 2024, Nunes 2028, Gakpo 2028, Luis Diaz 2027, Diego Jota 2027, Salah 2025. So yeah, as you can see, it does seem as a lot of our key players, our new players, are here for a long period of time, but something that we do probably need to look at going forward, of course. I know it is a year and a half away, but something that this moves fairly quickly is Trent, Van Dijk and of course Mo Salah. We need to be seeing what we're going to be doing with those players going forward. I do think all 3 of them probably do deserve a new contract. Both of them, all 3 of them have been absolutely formidable so far this season, and certainly Mo Salah, I'd like to see him extend his stay. Same with Trent as well, but I do think Trent has a contract in the works. We'll have to see what happens with regards to Mo Salah and others. In other news, guys, of course, we are playing Manchester City this weekend. Of course, a big clash. One that would see us go top of the table with a win, which is seriously exciting. And ahead of the clash, recently I provided you an update that's saying that Konate, Joe Gomez were all returning from injury. I also went on to say that Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones were also going to be a part of the plans for the team as well. We'll get confirmation from that from Jurgen Klopp later on. However, Fabrizio Romano has provided an update with regards to another Manchester City player. And basically, yes, it's news that won't shock you. Erling Haaland will reportedly be expected to face Liverpool next weekend, having picked up a knock on international duty. Well, as I said, I'm not really surprised. It was reported earlier this weekend that Haaland had joined 7 Manchester City players on a list of injury doubts for Saturday's top-of-the-table clash at Etihad. Liverpool fans, though, weren't quick to get their hopes up. However, with Pep Guardiola known for occasionally blending the truth with regards to fitness updates ahead of big games, Edison, Nathan Ake, Kovacic, Matheus Nunes, Kevin De Bruyne, John Stones, and Sergio Gomez were said to be alongside Haaland as doubts for the contest, but the latest suggestions are that the City's number 9 will be ready to go. This is what Fabrizio Romano had to say. Understand Erling Haaland's injury is not serious and will be fit to take on Liverpool. Haaland will not be risked against Scotland after his problem, but he'll be back regularly for Manchester City. It appears that the 23-year-old will be rested for Norway's trip to Scotland on Sunday evening, and as I said, a classic Pep stunt. And as I say, surprise, surprise, he'll be ready for that game, of course, against Liverpool next Saturday. Haaland was said to have sustained a blow to the ankle during his side's 2-0 friendly victory over the Faroe Islands on Thursday, a knock which saw him replaced at the halfway stage. Liverpool will have some fitness issues of their own to contend with, as Andy Robertson, Thiago and Stefan Bajcetic all continue to nurse long-term injuries. However, as I stated, Konate, Gomez, Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch are all said to be fit and ready to go for that clash. So, interesting stuff on that regard. As I said, I don't really get my hopes up when it comes to Manchester City. As I said, 7 players apparently a doubt for Saturday. A lot of key players as well. But as I said, Pep Guardiola does like to blend the truth ever so slightly when it comes to his players. Now, finally, guys, Bobby Clark could be in line for his first senior minutes of the season after making a big step towards a full fitness return at the XA training centre. The midfielder has been sidelined with an unknown injury since the start of October, with his last appearance coming in a 4-2 under-21s win over Crystal Palace 7 weeks ago. Clark assisted Paul Glatzel as the young Reds came from behind into the Crystal Palace training ground, but hasn't featured for Barry Lutis' side since. The 18-year-old recently shared an image on Instagram in his football boots and made his return to light training, and he'll be hoping his latest progress will bring him closer to getting back out on the pitch. So yeah, he's set to return as well very, very soon. So yeah, good to see on that front. It's more positive news with regards to sort of injuries recently. Just before the international break, it just seemed that suspensions, injuries were just sort of piling up. And as I stated, it's just good to see that we're sort of seeing players return again, which is fantastic, especially the key players. But Liverpool v Man City this weekend, there's obviously going to be more news coming out from it a bit later on in the week, so we'll keep you up to date with everything. But that's all I've really got for you today so far, Liverpool fans. As I said, went over a few bits and pieces with regards to contracts, went through what Fabrizio Romano has said with regards to Erling Haaland facing Liverpool, and then, of course, provide you an update with Bobby Clark. So, yeah, I've got for a bit of ground today. But Liverpool fans, over to you. Let me know your thoughts on Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk's and Mo Salah's contract situation. And do all 3 of them deserve a new contract? And let me know your thoughts with regards to the game against Manchester City. Give me some early score predictions down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.